cultures within a given literary or cultural tradition by highlighting the positive aspect or sometimes even pointing out the degradation of specific element in the tradition. At the very ground level, every literary award enhances and widens the writer's world. It is not about just money alone. The recognition and fame which the award brings widens the fan base or audience base of the writer. That means the award brings in lot of new faces, characters, personalities with multitudes of anecdotes and experiences, and they in turn form the core of some stories or poems. This widening of the audience circle also expands the paradigm of the writers as the audience groups, also bring in new knowledge, and that in turn widens the horizon of the writers. Awards empower the authors to make a lasting impression in their respective cultural and literary milieu. Awards tend to draw attention to certain genres, themes, or types of storytelling which can influence what readers and publishers are more likely to embrace. Literary awards and the ensuing recognitions are a significant part of an author's journey, often elevating their work, providing wider readership, and rewarding their literary accomplishments. Sahitya Akademi Award in all the 24 Indian languages recognized by the Academy is the recognition of all these and a kind of salutation of all the writers, past and present. Not only Sahitya Akademi Award, but all literary awards should be the same. Friends, I would like to take this opportunity to share very briefly the activities of Sahitya Akademi for those in the audience who are new to the Academy. Sahitya Akademi, India's premier literary institution, promotes literature in all the 24 Indian languages recognized by it. Apart from promoting literature in tribal and oral traditions of India, the Academy does it by conferring awards in 5 different categories, fellowships in 4 different categories, publishing about 500 literary books, organizing about 600 literary events including seminars and symposia, organizing or participating in about 200 book fairs and exhibitions annually and in all the 24 languages. The Academy also issues travel grants to young writers, publishes the first original work of young authors under Navodaya scheme, organizes language conventions for the unrecognized, unwritten and tribal languages of India, and organizes many translation workshops every year. Before I conclude, I want to share with all of you our achievements in the past year. In 2024, Sahitya Akademi published 484 books, including reprints, that is, 1 book in every 19 hours. Organized 549 literary programs, that is 1 program in every 16 hours. Conferred 95 awards in 4 categories, Bhasha Samman on 7 scholars, fellowships on 7 distinguished writers, produced 5 documentaries, taking the total number of documentaries on eminent Indian writers produced by the Academy to 175, generated the gross revenue to the tune of rupees 50,67,628 through sale of Academy publications. Added 3,878 books to its library, taking the total tally to 2,59,233. Friends, I gladly welcome Sri Mahesh Dattaniji, distinguished playwright, stage director and mentor, who has kindly agreed to be with us as the chief guest of this evening. His works as a playwright have been translated and performed in many languages across India and abroad. His works as a director include an adaptation in English of Tagore's story Chokarbali for Barnard College, Columbia University, and adaptation of Lorca's Blood Wedding for ICS Theatre, New Jersey, snapshots of a fervid sunrise written and directed by him. Recently, he worked with This Is Not a theater company in New York to write and direct an audio piece, A Little Drop of Heaven, which was picked by the New York Times as among the top 5 things to catch in New York. His film work as a writer and director includes Mango Soulful in 2000 and Morning Raga in 2003, and is the recipient of Sahitya Akademi Award for his anthology Final Solutions and Other Plays. Welcome to Sri Mahesh Dattaniji. I heartily welcome the President of Sahitya Akademi, Dr. Madhav Kaushik ji, eminent Hindi writer, who has kindly agreed to preside over this ceremony. He has more than 30 published books to his credit, including poetry collections, short story collections, criticism, children literature, translation, and edited books. He was also the chairman of Chandigarh Sahitya Akademi. He is the recipient of Shiromani Sahityakar Samman, Mahakavi Surdas Samman, Babu Balmukund Gupt Samman, Hans Kavita Samman, All India Balraj Shani Award, Millennium Award, Lifetime Achievement Award from Government of Haryana, etc. Welcome to Dr. Madhav Kaushik ji. I sincerely welcome Professor Kumar Sharma ji, the Vice President Sahitya Akademi, who is gracing this occasion. Just 2 days ago, she appointed as Vice Chancellor of Mahatma Gandhi International Hindi University, and before that, she was working as Professor and Head, Department of Hindi, University of Delhi, and she has 13 published books on various subjects such as media, women discourses, and literature to her credit, besides many published articles in reputed newspapers and magazines. She has delivered more than 300 lectures in different Indian universities and important social forums of national and international level. She is a recipient of Sahitya Bhushan Samman, Bharatendra Harishchandra Puraskar, Damodar Chaturvedi Smriti Samman, Sahitya Sri Samman, etc. Welcome to Professor Kumar Sharma ji. I sincerely welcome the members of our General Council and members of our committed, hard-working staff. I thank them all with the depth of my heart. With these few words, I am glad to welcome all of you once again and also take this opportunity to thank Indian writers community for their continued patronage and support through 71 years of Academy. I thank and welcome the representatives of our print and other media who have responded to our invitation and are sure to give this greatest festival of letters in the country the coverage it deserves. Thank you all. Now I request President Sahitya Akademi, Dr. Madhav Kaushik ji, to address this august gathering.
नमस्कार, परम आदरणीय श्री महेश दत्तानी जी, मैडम कुमुद शर्मा जी, वाइस प्रेसिडेंट साहित्य अकादमी के श्रीनिवास राव जी, आज 24 भाषाओं के सम्मानित हमारे लेखकगण, उनके परिवार के सदस्य, जनरल काउंसिल और ईबी के हमारे मेंबर्स, दिल्ली का बुद्धिजीवी वर्ग, लेखक समुदाय, सभी का हार्दिक अभिवादन, अभिनंदन। मित्रों, राव साहब ने बड़े संक्षेप में साहित्य अकादमी की जितने भी हमारे कार्य हैं उनको आपके सामने रखा, और एक बात बिल्कुल साफ हो गई इस बात से कि हिंदुस्तान में हमसे बड़ा कोई भी प्रकाशन गृह नहीं है। इतनी सारी पुस्तकों के अलावा हम 24 भाषाओं में प्रकाशित करते हैं किताबें, उन भाषाओं में भी जिन भाषाओं की रीडरशिप बहुत थोड़ी है। हमारी किताबें इतनी सस्ती होती हैं जिसकी किसी से तुलना नहीं की जा सकती। दूसरी बात यह है कि इन 70 वर्षों में संपूर्ण भारतीय मनीषा मेधा और सृजनात्मकता को जिस तरह से हमने संरक्षित किया है, प्रकाशित किया है, आपके सामने रखा है, वो एक ऐसा काम है जिसके लिए हम साहित्य अकादमी के आभारी भी हैं और ये भी चाहते हैं कि ये कारवां इसी तरह से चलता रहे। मित्रों, हर रोज हम सुनते हैं कि हिंदुस्तान एक बहुत बड़ा देश है, उसकी 24 भाषाएं हैं, हजारों हजार बोलियां हैं, उसकी भाषाई विविधता बहुत है, लेकिन उसको देखने का अवसर संभवतः नहीं मिलता। एक बार इस सिरे से उस सिरे तक नजर डालिए, आपको संपूर्ण भारतीय साहित्य अपनी गरिमा के साथ बैठा मिलेगा। ये अकेला एक ऐसा अवसर है साहित्य अकादमी के पुरस्कार अर्पण समारोह में, जब हम अपने पूरे भारतीय साहित्य की सृजनात्मक प्रतिभाओं को और भारतीय साहित्य को संपूर्ण रूप से देख सकते हैं, उसको सराह सकते हैं और उसका अभिनंदन कर सकते हैं। मित्रों, दुनिया में अकेला हिंदुस्तान ऐसा है जहां साहित्यकार को प्रजापति का दर्जा दिया गया है। बहुत सारे देशों में कंसंट्रेशन कैंप में लेखकों को भेजा जाता है, प्रताड़ित किया जाता है। हमारी संस्कृति में कबीरे मनीषी स्वयंभू परमभू, वो एक समानांतर संसार की रचना करता है, इसलिए अभिनंदित है। वो सभी उसको प्रणाम करते हैं, चाहते हैं। ये हमारी सभ्यता है। हमें पूरी दुनिया में जाने का मौका मिलता है, विश्व साहित्य के बहुत सारे सम्मेलनों में। वहाँ जाके आँख खुलती है कि हम कितने बड़े साहित्यिक विरासत के मालिक हैं। पूरा यूरोप 5-7 भाषाओं में काम चलाता है। जिस देश की 24 भाषाएं मान्यता प्राप्त हैं, हजारों वर्षों की साहित्यिक परंपराएं हैं, साहित्य सृजन है, उसकी संवेदना परिधि का कोई अंदाज लगाए। कोई दुनिया की ऐसी विधा नहीं है जिस विधा में हमारे रचनाकारों ने अपने आप को कलमबद्ध नहीं किया, हमारे सपनों को, हमारी आकांक्षाओं को, हमारे समाज को सामने नहीं रखा। तो मित्रों, वाकई ये जो पूरा हफ्ता, ये हम भारतीय सृजनात्मकता का एक उत्सव मनाते हैं और कोशिश करते हैं कि उत्सव में सभी भागीदार हों। और आप सबको देख के वाकई लगता है कि पूरा हिंदुस्तान आज हमारे 24 भाषाओं के रचनाकार भी हैं, उनके परिवारजन भी हैं। तो मैं इन साहित्यकार बंधुओं को, जिनको आज हम सम्मानित कर रहे हैं, हम उनका अभिनंदन करते हैं, उनको के आभारी भी हैं और सबसे ज़्यादा उनके परिवारजनों के भी आभारी हैं, क्योंकि कोई भी साहित्यकार अपने परिवार और परिवेश की उपज ज़्यादा होता है। आपने उन्हें समय दिया। मैं इन लेखकों के सभी पतियों और पत्नियों का, उनके बच्चों का भी हार्दिक अभिनंदन करता हूँ। ये जो बुकलेट आपको सर्कुलेट की गई है, इसको अगर आप ध्यान से देखेंगे तो आपको लगेगा कि ये जो 24 रचनाकार हमारे पीछे हैं, अलग अलग क्षेत्रों से हैं। एकेडमिशियंस हैं, डॉक्टर्स हैं, पॉलिटिशियंस हैं। कोई ऐसा क्षेत्र नहीं है जहां से ये नहीं आए हैं। रचनाकार कहीं से भी आ सकता है। एक और बात है, जब हम सारे हिंदुस्तान के साहित्य को देखते हैं तो ऐसा लगता है कि कश्मीर से कन्याकुमारी तक और गुवाहाटी से चौपाटी तक पूरे देश का साहित्यकार एक ही तरह से सोचता है, सबका दिल एक ही तरह से धड़कता है और सबके मन में एक पीड़ा है, किसी तरह से सामाजिक बदलाव में हमारी निर्णायक भूमिका हो। ऐसा प्रबुद्ध वर्ग हमारे बीच है। हम इस पलों के वाकई गौरवान्वित होते हैं और ये चाहते हैं कि ये कारवां हमेशा चलता रहे। मित्रों, एक बात और कहना चाहूँगा, और जितने रचनाकार हमारे स्टेज पे हैं, उनसे अधिक संख्या में बाहर बैठे हैं जिनको ये पुरस्कार मिल चुका है, ये भी मैं जानता हूँ। आज का युग बड़ी तेजी से बदल रहा है। शब्द के ऊपर संकट हमेशा रहा है। दुनिया में कोई ऐसा युग नहीं था जब कलम के लिए सुविधाजनक स्थिति हो, लेकिन अब समय और अधिक ज्यादा संकटपूर्ण है। आर्टिफिशियल इंटेलिजेंस ने आपके सामने और समस्याएं खड़ी कर दी है। तकनीक ने बहुत सारी चीजें बदल दी हैं, लेकिन इस तकनीक का बहुत खूबसूरती से इस्तेमाल अगर हम करेंगे तो बहुत अधिक सुविधाजनक स्थिति भी है। आपकी जेब में जो मोबाइल है, पूरे दुनिया का पुस्तकालय है उसमें। किसी भी भाषा की कोई भी पुस्तक आप पढ़ भी सकते हैं, ऑडियो बुक्स भी बहुत है, सुन भी सकते हैं। किसी तरह का अनुवाद भी कर सकते हैं। कहने का तात्पर्य ये है कि जो काम मेरी पीढ़ी को, जो खासतौर पे गांव कस्बों में रहे, जिनको वो सुविधा नहीं थी, आज वो सुविधाएं सारी की सारी आप जेब में लिए घूमते हैं। लेकिन मुसीबत ये है कि हिंदुस्तान का युवा इस टेक्नोलॉजी का गुलाम हो गया है, इसको गुलाम की तरह से इस्तेमाल करना नहीं जानता। छोटे छोटे बच्चे कई बार बहुत अच्छा सबक सिखा देते हैं। मेरे ग्रैंड चिल्ड्रन ने जितने नोबेल लॉरिएट्स हैं, सबके लेक्चर मुझे मेरे इस मोबाइल पे सुनवा दिए उसने। तो इस तकनीक का इस्तेमाल करके हिंदुस्तान की 24 भाषाओं का संपूर्ण साहित्य आपकी जेब में है, अनुदित रूप में भी और मौलिक भाषा में भी। तो मेरा ये निवेदन है कि हम भी, और साहित्य अकादमी की जो आने वाली योजनाएं हैं, उन योजनाओं में हमारे ऑडियो बुक्स भी है और ई पब्लिकेशंस भी है। समय के साथ साहित्य अकादमी पूरी गति के साथ चलेगी और आपसे निवेदन है, जितना प्रेम, जितना समर्पण, स्नेह और जितना सहयोग आपने अब दिया है, हमें उससे अधिक की आवश्यकता है। मित्रों, साहित्यकारों को सम्मानित करने का ये जो उपक्रम है, सच बात तो ये है कि साहित्यकार तो स्वयं सम्मानित है, हम उनको सम्मानित करके स्वयं गौरवान्वित होते हैं, ये हमारा मानना है। शेक्सपियर के ऊपर एक ओडन का संभवतः एक सोनेट है, उसकी आखिरी लाइन मुझे याद है, महेश को तो पूरी याद होगी। सेल्फ स्कूल्ड, सेल्फ स्कैंड एंड सेल्फ ऑनर्ड। ये ऐसे रचनाकार हैं जो अपने स्कूल में पढ़े हैं, अपनी स्कैनिंग खुद करते हैं, स्वयं सम्मानित हैं। इनको सम्मानित करके हम एक तरह से अपनी उस परंपरा का भी सम्मान करते हैं जो साहित्यकार को प्रजापति का दर्जा देती है। एक बार फिर हार्दिक अभिवादन, अभिनंदन, नमस्कार, जय हिंद।
बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद सर। Now the Sahitya Akademi Awards 2024 presentation, and as per the convention of Sahitya Akademi, the Vice President Sahitya Akademi will welcome the award winner with bouquet, and the President Sahitya Akademi will present the plaque and also the cash prize of rupees 1 lakh and shawl. So the award in Assamese goes to Samir Tanti ji. Samir Tanti is an eminent Assamese poet and writer. He was born on 6 February 1955 in Assam. He holds a master's degree in English literature from Gujarati University. Besides Assamese, he knows English. He started his career in 1983 as sub-editor in Sadiniya Nagarik. He worked with the government of Assam's Department of Tourism from 1984 to 2016. He has 15 collections of poems, 4 books of critical and literary essays, 2 translated collections of Assamese, of Japanese and African poems, and 2 edited short story collections to his credit. He is a recipient of Assam Valley Literary Award, Shabda Botha, Changan Lal Award, and Padmanabha Vidya Vinod Literary Award, among others. Paring Bore Bator Katha Jane is a collection of 42 Assamese poems. These poems vividly portray the northeast India of the post-colonial age with its rich natural beauty, political ups and downs, diverse cultures, high levels of spiritual life, and enviable simplicity. The poems are remarkable for the poet's rare awareness of the time, his thought-provoking focus on death and spirituality, besides deep environmental concern, as they speak of rapid destruction of nature due to aggressive spread of capitalism and the dangers that the contemporary world is facing. The poet dexterously encapsulates many a theme while maintaining impressive simplicity of language. As such, Paring Bor Bator Khatha Jane is considered as an important contribution to the genre of Indian poetry in Assamese language. Thank you. Award in Bodo goes to Arun Raja alias Akan Basumtari. Arun Raja alias Akan Basumtari is an eminent Bodo writer. He was born on 6 June 1968 at Chetianguri, Bijni, Assam. Besides Bodo, he knows Assamese, English and Hindi. He has his career in private school management. He has 14 novels and 4 collections of short stories to his credit. He is a recipient of Sameswari Brahma Literary Award and Asha Mushahari Literary Award. Sworni Thake is a Bodo novel that depicts woes and travels of Bodo families. The novel thoughtfully addresses issues of human existence and breakdown of family relations and stands out for its characterization, narrative technique, and deep sensitivity and profound understanding of human existence. The author effectively conveys the suffering and inner turmoil of the protagonist, Mohiram, which evokes sympathy and human warmth. The novel also speaks of contemporary economic issues with the acute social concern and is written in a highly relatable language. As such, Sorni Thakai is considered as an important contribution to the genre of Indian fiction in Bodo. Thank you. The award in Dogri goes to late Chaman Arora. That award will be received by his daughter, Molashri Arora. Please have a seat. No, it doesn't matter. Please have a seat. Please. Chaman Arora was an eminent Dogri writer and playwright. He was born on 19 February 1945 in Jammu and did his last on 28 August 2024. He was the retired district officer, Agriculture Department of Jammu and Kashmir. He began writing in 1973. He produced the Dogri telefilm Jeene Di Gaid, and he translated several books, including Krishna Chandler Di Chuninda Kahaniya. Many of his short stories have been translated into English, Hindi, Punjabi, Manipuri, Konkani, Rajasthani, and Kashmiri. He regularly contributed to the All India Radio and Doordarshan. He was a recipient of the Best Book Award by J&K Academy of Art, Culture, and Languages. Ik Hor Aswathama is a collection of 15 Dogri short stories. The stories encapsulate many a theme like human relationship, dire necessity to improve social ethics, etc. Steadfastly upholding the human values, the author magnificently portrayed the entangled lives of common people in close-knit communities bound by shared beliefs, social norms, and practices. The narrative technique the author enjoyed is strikingly experimental. The short stories also portray flaws and strengths of contemporary society with rare sensibility and profound understanding of human life, maintaining excellence of the experimental style. The short stories are outstanding also for super characterization, racy plots, and clarity of expression. As such, Ek Aur Ashwathama is considered as an important contribution to the Indian short fiction in Dogri. Thank you. The award in English goes to Eastern Caire, but she is under medication. She sent her representative to receive on her behalf. Sayantan Ghosh will receive the award on behalf of Eastern Caire. Eastern Caire is an eminent English writer and poet. She was born on 29th March 1959 in Kohima, Nagaland. She has a doctorate degree in English literature from the University of Pune. Besides English, she knows Hindi, Norwegian, and Tinidi languages. She is a publisher also and delivers talks on writing, literature, history, and culture. She has 44 publications to her credit, including translations from German and Norwegian. She is a recipient of awards and honors such as Freeword, the Hindu Lit for Life, Tata Book of the Year, Sahitya Akademi Bal Sahitya Puruskar, Publishing Next Best Book, and Fikki Book of the Year. Spirit Nights is a fictional account of Naga legends and society. Issues of gender and patriarchy are subtly addressed. The pellucid depiction of Naga society is such that the region becomes familiar to all readers. The style has a simplicity, a deceptive simplicity that comes only from a sophisticated storyteller. Not only is the narrative crisp and the characterization of complex, the deep emotional resonance, the novel makes a culture that not many may know intimately, legible, and accessible. In these days of strife and division, the novel's powerful call for inclusivity and tolerance is one that should be acknowledged. As such, Spirit Nights is considered as an important contribution to the genre of Indian fiction in English. Thank you. The award in Gujarati goes to Dilip Jhaveri. Dilip Jhaveri is an eminent Gujarati poet, writer, and critic. He was born on 3rd April 1943 in Mumbai. He holds an MBBS degree. Besides Gujarati, he knows Hindi, Marathi, English, and partly Sanskrit, Sindhi, and Bengali. He has 7 publications to his credit in Gujarati and 7 publications in English and other languages. His poems have been translated into many foreign and Indian languages. He is a recipient of Jayant Pathak Prize, Gujarati Sahitya Parishad Award, Gujarat State Sahitya Akademi Award, Jeevan Gaurav Award of the State of Maharashtra, and Karunanidhi Award. Bhagavanni Vato is a collection of 16 prose poems, but thematically it is a single long poem. It creates a complex collage about God, a serious central theme treated in light and conversational language. It is extraordinarily creative in terms of vibrant imagination, vernacular tones of expressions, and metaphors crafted from a multitude of multi-hued images under the gauze of tales, the poet endeavors to encompass the entire universe, which creates a complex poetic experience of God and overwhelms human existence with innumerable beliefs, images, and imagination about him. The poem also stitches together fragments of politics, science, history, blending past and present to quilt a unique narrative. As such, Bhagwanni Vato is considered as an important contribution to the genre of Indian poetry in Gujarati. थैंक यू। हिंदी में पुरस्कृत गगन गिल। गगन गिल प्रख्यात हिंदी कवयित्री, लेखिका तथा अनुवादिका है। आपका जन्म 18 नवंबर 1959 को हुआ। आपने दिल्ली विश्वविद्यालय से अंग्रेजी साहित्य में एमए की उपाधि प्राप्त की। आपको हिंदी के अलावा अंग्रेजी तथा पंजाबी भाषाओं का भी ज्ञान है। आपने टाइम्स ऑफ इंडिया समूह तथा संडे ऑब्जर्वर में 1 दशक से अधिक समय तक साहित्यिक संपादक के रूप में कार्य किया है। आपकी 10 कृतियां प्रकाशित है। आपकी कुछ रचनाओं का अंग्रेजी तथा जर्मन भाषाओं में अनुवाद हुआ है। आपको संस्कृति सम्मान, केदार सम्मान, अमर उजाला शब्द सम्मान, द्विजदेव सम्मान, दिल्ली हिंदी अकादमी साहित्यकार सम्मान से विभूषित किया जा चुका है। आप आयोवा इंटरनेशनल राइटर्स प्रोग्राम में राइटर इन रेसिडेंसी रह चुकी है। मैं जब तक आई बाहर हिंदी का उत्कृष्ट कविता संग्रह है। कविताओं का आंतरिक स्वर मुख्य रूप से आध्यात्मिक है। कविताएं आध्यात्मिकता और आधुनिकता का दुर्लभ संयोजन प्रस्तुत करती है। इन कविताओं की विशिष्टता इस तथ्य में निहित है कि वे एक ऐसी भाषा की खोज करती है जिसमें सतह पर दिखाई देने वाला हल्का कंपन समस्त तनावों और दबावों को अपने भीतर समेट हुए हैं, जैसे बांध पर एकत्रित पानी। यह भी कहा जा सकता है कि ये कविताएं प्रार्थना के एक नए रूप में प्रतिरोध की कविताएं हैं। हर उस शक्ति के विरुद्ध प्रतिरोध जो न केवल मानवता पर बल्कि नारीत्व पर भी हमला करती है। इन कविताओं को काव्य भाषा में तीक्ष्णता लौटाने का प्रयास कहा जा चुका है। मैं जब तक आई बाहर कृति हिंदी में लिखित भारतीय काव्य को महत्वपूर्ण योगदान मानी गई है। धन्यवाद। The award in Kannada goes to K.V. Narayana, but he is not well, so he couldn't able to make it. Award in Kashmiri goes to Sohan Kaul. Sohan Kaul is an eminent Kashmiri writer and playwright. He was born on 17 June 1955 in Parnewa, Kashmir. He holds a doctorate degree in Urdu. Besides Kashmiri, he knows English, Hindi, Persian, and Urdu. He worked as a programmer in Doordarshan from 1981 to 2015. He has 16 novels and 15 plays to his credit. He is a recipient of Sangeet Natak Academy Award, Firak Memorial Award, and Bakshi Memorial Award, among others. Psychiatric Ward is a significant Kashmiri novel. It describes the entire socio-political milieu of Kashmir and is a saga of miseries and helplessness. Using the metaphor of sickness powerfully, it reveals the problems of an ailing society. The development of a genuine sequence of events in a simple language with dialogues in colloquial idiom augments the significance of the novel. The author imaginatively uses factual information in the novel and offers an exceptional narrative and suggests that the human race should create such a world where ease and gratification become the way of life. As such, Psychiatric Ward is considered as an important contribution to the genre of Indian fiction in Kashmiri. Thank you. The award in Konkani goes to Mukesh Thali. Mukesh Thali is an eminent Konkani writer, playwright, critic, and translator. He was born on 5th June 1963 at Bodo, Goa. He holds a bachelor's degree in science. He knows Hindi, English, and Marathi besides Konkani. He retired as newsreader in 2023 from All India Radio. He has 6 books to his credit and is a recipient of Goa Kala Akademi Award, Goa Konkani Academy Award, Kala Akademi Award, and Lokmat Writer of the Year Award. Rang Tarang is a collection of 24 Konkani essays. The collection deals with a wide range of subjects. The essays are written in highly poetic and beautiful language, and their seamless, lucid flow is fascinating. The marvelous use of unusual idioms, phrases, and references leaves the reader awestruck. The depth of the message of these thoughtful, reflective essays is stunning. The essays take the reader to the roots of the richness of Konkani language and transport them to the beauty of nature, music, and culture. As such, Rang Tarang is considered as an important contribution to the genre of Indian non-fiction in Konkani. Thank you. मैथिली में पुरस्कृत महेंद्र मलंगिया. महेंद्र झा उर्फ महेंद्र मलंगिया प्रख्यात मैथिली नाटककार तथा शोधकर्ता है. आपका जन्म 20 जनवरी 1940 को बिहार के मधुबनी के मलंगिया में हुआ. आपने बीए ऑनर्स तथा बीएड की उपाधियां प्राप्त की. आपने 5 दशकों तक भारत और नेपाल में नाटकों का निर्देशन किया है. आपको मैथिली के अलावा हिंदी, अंग्रेजी तथा नेपाली भाषाओं का भी ज्ञान है. आपके 12 पूर्ण नाटक तथा 24 अधिक एकांकी, 5 शोध कार्य, 5 कहानी संग्रह प्रकाशित है तथा आपने 5 पुस्तकों का संपादन भी किया है. आपको कलिंग साहित्य महोत्सव पुरस्कार, पुस्तक पुरस्कार, अक्षर सम्मान, हरिप्रसाद कल्याणी नाट्य संगीत पुरस्कार नेपाल, लून करणदास पुरस्कार नेपाल, नेपाल सरकार का संगीत नाटक अकादमी पुरस्कार, विद्यापति पुरस्कार नेपाल, प्रबोधन साहित्य सम्मान सहित कई अन्य पुरस्कारों से विभूषित किया जा चुका है. प्रबंध संग्रह 19 मैथिली निबंधों का संग्रह है. ये निबंध वास्तव में खोजपूर्ण प्रकृति के हैं तथा भाषा और साहित्य के विकास के नए द्वार खोलते हैं. कीर्तनों के प्रकार, लोक कथाओं का उदय, सलहेस लोक नाटक का मंचन, भारत और नेपाल में नाटक जडमल का मूल्यांकन, सामाजिक सुधार में नाटक की भूमिका जैसे विषयों की विस्तृत विविधता को बनाए रखते हुए लेखक लोक संस्कृति की समृद्धि तथा उसकी समकालीन प्रासंगिकता को प्रस्तुत करता है। यह कृति न केवल वर्तमान पीढ़ी के लिए बल्कि आने वाली पीढ़ियों के लिए भी विशेष रूप से पठनीय है। प्रबंध संग्रह कृति मैथिली में लिखित भारतीय निबंध साहित्य को महत्वपूर्ण योगदान मानी गई है। धन्यवाद। Award in Malayalam goes to K. Jayakumar. K. Jayakumar is an eminent Malayalam poet, writer and scholar. He was born on 6th October 1952 in Thiruvananthapuram, Kerala. He holds master's degrees in English literature and in development studies. He knows English, Hindi and Tamil besides Malayalam. He is a former IAS officer who retired as Kerala Chief Secretary and is the founding Vice Chancellor of Malayalam University, Tirur. He has 47 books to his credit, 40 in Malayalam and 7 in English. He is a recipient of Kerala Sahitya Akademi Award, Kerala Sangeet Natak Akademi Award, Asan Prize, Pandalam Kerala Varma Award, Krishna Geeti Puraskaram, Jnanappana Puraskaram, Ettumanuru Somanathan Award and many others. Pingala Keshni is a collection of 40 Malayalam poems. The poems are exceptional with a plethora of original images, subtle nuances of expressions, with a flowing diction that make them truly ingenious. The poet is on a journey of self-search with the background of shattering preconceived social notions in the contemporary world, while touching the subjects like childhood, womanhood, politics, environmental crisis. The collection of poems can be termed as the poet's representative collection of poems, where his imagery, emotional crisis, existential concerns, and his characteristic irony find eloquent expression. As such, Pingalakeshni is considered as an important contribution to the genre of Indian poetry in Malayalam. Thank you. Award in Manipuri goes to Haovam Satyapati. Haovam Satyapati is an eminent Manipuri writer. She was born on 1st February 1954 in Imphal, Manipur. She holds a bachelor's degree in education and master's degree in arts. Besides Manipuri, she knows English and Hindi. She has 8 publications to her credit. She is a recipient of Kaidam Pramodini Gold Medal, Dineshwari Sahitya Award, Rajkumar Shitalit Memorial Lifetime Achievement Award, and Public Library Poetry Award. Mainu Bada Nungshi Shirol is a long poem written in a prayer chant form based on a tragic love story from the 18th century Manipur. The setting of the story is spread over the geographical area from Manipur to Assam and Tripura. The poem stands tall for its marvelous and gripping diction, composition and narrative style. Besides, the poet's use of similes, metaphors and proverbs in the depiction of incidents is remarkable. The poet has successfully portrayed social realism practices, folk elements of the era, while being careful not to mar the contemporary relevance of the characters with any undue exaggeration, and succeeds in embodying them with contemporary social and cultural relevance. As such, Meinu Bora Nungshi Shirol is considered as an important contribution to the genre of Indian poetry in Manipuri. Thank you. Award in Marathi goes to Sudhir Rasal. Sudhir Rasal is an eminent Marathi critic and writer. He was born on 10th August 1934 in Aurangabad, Maharashtra. He holds master's and doctorate degrees. Besides Marathi, he knows Hindi and English. He retired as a professor of Marathi from Dr. Babasaheb Ambedkar Marathwada University, Aurangabad. He has 6 books to his credit. He is a recipient of Jeevan Sadhana Puraskar by Babasaheb Ambedkar Marathwada University, Ashok Kelkar Puraskar by Maharashtra Government, Jeevan Vritti Puraskar by Sahitya Sanskriti Mandalam, Jeevan Gaurav Puraskar by Marathwada Sahitya Sammelan, and many others. Vindache Gaddiru is a significant work of metacriticism and discussion in detail critical writings of Vinda Karindikar, Jnanpith Award-winning distinguished Marathi poet and critic. The author simultaneously dismantles the recognizes Karandikar's literary criticism. His critique of Professor Karandikar's poetics thoroughly explains Karandikar's theoretical position and establishes that Karandikar has explored a new theory named literature, a vital art, and also that literature is entirely different than the fine arts, and it offers new vision of life while other arts offer a feeling of form. It firmly comes up with the new vision that literature cannot be a part of the fine arts. As such, Vindache Gaddiru is considered as an important contribution to the genre of criticism in Marathi. एक आदमी पर खड़ा हो जाइए, बगल में बैठ खड़ा हो जाइए. Award in Nepali goes to Yo Baral Anant. Yuva Baral Anant is an eminent Nepali writer. He was born on 6 April 1973 in Biring, Pokyang, Sikkim. He holds a bachelor's degree. Besides Nepali language, he knows Hindi and English. He works with the Sikkim government power department. He has published 1 collection of poems and 3 short story collections. He is a recipient of Shasta Puraskar, Rachana Katha Puraskar, Samaya Katha Puraskar, Dr. Shovakanti Thigim Lepcha Smriti Puraskar, Tulsi Kashyap Smriti Puraskar, Lalman Sancharani Puraskar, Kavya Ratna Sri Puraskar, and Vishwa Shanti Kavya Setu, among others. Chichi Mira is a collection of Nepali short stories. The short stories encapsulate several aspects of contemporary Nepali society and thought-provokingly speak of current social, cultural, economic, educational, and political scenarios. The author strikingly narrates the rural milieu and attacks social stereotypes, discrimination, and the disharmony that is brought about by urbanization. The tableau of Nepali culture is marvelously depicted in the short stories. The author's insistence on the new generations to become aware of traditional and cultural heritage is rare and genuine. The short stories are also singular in the art of characterization and narrative technique. As such, Chichimira is considered as an important contribution to the genre of Indian fiction in Nepali. Thank you. The award in Odia goes to Vaishnav Charan Samal. Vaishnav Charan Samal is an eminent Odia writer. He was born on 27 February 1939 in Kendrapara, Odisha. He holds a D.Litt degree. Besides Odia, he knows English, Sanskrit, Hindi, and Bengali. He was head PG Department of Odia, Utkal University, and also of PG Department of Odia, Vishwabharati Shantiniketan. He was a member of Odisha Sahitya Akademi for 2 terms. He has published more than 160 books in different genres like criticism, poetry, short story, Ramya Rachna, and essays, children literature, monographs, etc. Is a recipient of Kadambani Sahitya Samman, Nikila Utkal Bagmi Samman and Puraskar, Pandit Godavari Mishra Samman, Hare Krishna Mehtab Samman, Fakir Mohan Samman, Mayadhar Ansingh Samman, Sravani Sahitya Samman, Jagmohan Lal Samman, Gan Kavi Vaishnav Pani Samman, and Kabibara Radhanath Ray Samman, among others. Bhuti Bhakti Vibhuti is a collection of 32 literary essays on transcendental Indian philosophy and the Bhakti tradition. The author has penned greatly enriching essays with spiritual musings, focusing on the qualities like empathy, compassion, and renunciation. The author is committed to the continuing quest of life with absolute sincerity and dedication. He has particularly emphasized on the tradition and transformative values in Indian literature. Through its profound reflections, the book also emphasizes on divine bliss, devotion, and grace. As such, Bhuti Bhakti Vibhuti is considered as an important contribution to the genre of Indian non-fiction in Odia. Thank you. Award in Punjabi goes to Paul Kaur. Paul Kaur is an eminent Punjabi poet. She was born on 15 May 1956 in Patiala, Punjab. She holds master's and doctorate degrees in Punjabi. She retired as associate professor from S.A. Jain College, Ambala. Besides Punjabi, she knows Hindi and English. She has 10 poetry collections, 2 works of non-fiction, 1 book of criticism to her credit. She has also edited 3 poetry collections. 4 books have also been brought out on her works and life. She is a recipient of Rag Puraskar, Twarik Ratan Award, Parminder Jeet Yadgiri Samman, Tara Singh Yadgiri Samman, Bhati Santhok Singh Samman, Baba Farid Samman, and Lopamudra Samman, among others. Sun Gunvanta, Sun Buddhivanta, Itihas Nama Punjab is a collection of long poems about the historicity of the region of Punjab. The poet begins it with the advent of civilization in the region and thoughtfully journeys through history, eventually holds dialogues with Maharaja Ranjit Singh and Maharaja Dalip Singh. The poems make sincere attempts to understand the myths, ancient treatises, various ideologies, and how these ideologies influence the people. The poems, with rare sensitivity and thought, depict the struggle of the natives of Punjab against the invaders and their rise from ashes. The poet has named the long poems after mystical and ideological symbols, with artistically fabricating the poems in the meters and metaphors prevalent during the era. As such, Sun Gunvanta, Sun Buddhivanta, Itihas Nama Punjab is considered as an important contribution to the genre of Indian poetry in Punjabi. थैंक यू। राजस्थानी में पुरस्कृत मुकुट मणिराज। मुकुट मणिराज प्रख्यात राजस्थानी कवि और लेखक है। आपका जन्म 30 दिसंबर 1955 को कोटा राजस्थान में हुआ। आपने एमए तथा बीएड की उपाधियां प्राप्त की। आपने राजस्थान सरकार में शिक्षक के रूप में कार्य किया तथा आप प्रधानाचार्य के पद से सेवानिवृत्त हुए। आपको राजस्थानी के अलावा हिंदी भाषा का भी ज्ञान है। आपकी राजस्थानी और हिंदी में 12 कृतियां प्रकाशित है। आप कविता, गजल, गीत तथा मुक्त छंद लिखते हैं। आपको राजस्थानी भाषा साहित्य एवं सांस्कृतिक अकादमी के आगवान पुरस्कार, घनश्याम दास शराफ स्मृति राजस्थानी पद्य पुरस्कार, कवि लक्ष्मी नारायण मालव स्मृति पुरस्कार, राजस्थानी काव्य रत्न सम्मान तथा कई अन्य सम्मानों से अलंकृत किया जा चुका है। गाँव और अम्मा राजस्थानी में मुक्त छंद में लिखित 50 कविताओं का संग्रह है। कवि ने घटते मानवीय मूल्यों पर चिंता व्यक्त करते हुए परंपरा पर आधुनिक दृष्टिकोण प्रस्तुत किया है। कविताएं गहरी संवेदनशीलता तथा दुर्लभ विश्व दृष्टि के साथ उस विशेष पीढ़ी को प्रस्तुत करती है जो ना तो अपने ग्रामीण परिवेश को घोड़ कर सकती है और ना ही शहरी जीवन को स्वीकार कर सकती है। कवि ने माता पिता और उनके बच्चों के जटिल मनोविज्ञान को सफलतापूर्वक दर्शाया है। कविताएं लोक संस्कृति, सामाजिक बुराइयों तथा मानवीय संघर्ष के महत्व को भी उजागर करती है तथा मानवीय गर्मजोशी की निरंतर वकालत करती है। कविताओं की भाषा भावनाओं तथा नवीनता से परिपूर्ण है। गांव और अम्मा कृति राजस्थानी में लिखित भारतीय काव्य को महत्वपूर्ण योगदान मानी गई है। धन्यवाद। संस्कृत में पुरस्कृत दीपक कुमार शर्मा। दीपक कुमार शर्मा प्रख्यात संस्कृत लेखक, कवि तथा अनुवादक है। आपका जन्म 1 जनवरी 1961 को नलबाड़ी, असम में हुआ। आपने एमए तथा पीएचडी की उपाधियां प्राप्त की। आपको संस्कृत के अलावा असमिया, अंग्रेजी, बांग्ला तथा हिंदी भाषाओं का भी ज्ञान है। आप कुमार भास्कर वर्मा संस्कृत और प्राचीन अध्ययन विश्वविद्यालय नलबाड़ी असम के संस्थापक कुलपति है। आपकी 15 कृतियां प्रकाशित है। आपने भास्करयम नरकासुरम का संस्कृत में तथा विवेक चूड़ामणि कहुआ भर्तृहरि शतक त्राय का असमिया में अनुवाद किया है। आपको साहित्य अकादमी अनुवाद पुरस्कार, शिक्षा रत्न पुरस्कार, संस्कृत सेवा सम्मान, डॉक्टर वी राघवन पुरस्कार तथा काठिया दास स्मृति पुरस्कार से सम्मानित किया जा चुका है। भास्कर चरितम एक सुंदर कविता है जो सामान्य रूप से असम तथा विशेष रूप से राजा कुमार भास्कर वर्मा के प्राचीन, मध्यकालीन तथा आधुनिक इतिहास का वर्णन करती है। राजा भौम राजवंश के थे तथा 7वीं शताब्दी ईस्वी में शासन करते थे। वे वैदिक परंपरा के संरक्षक थे। फलस्वरूप संस्कृत को एक भाषा के रूप में उनके दिनों में अधिक महत्व मिला। यह आसाम के इतिहास पर प्रामाणिक, विश्वसनीय तथा सुंदर कविता है। विषय वस्तु असम के शिलालेखों से मेल खाती है। कविता सरल और स्वाभाविक रूप से सुंदर शैली में तथा एक ही छंद में रची गई है। कवि ने कुशलतापूर्वक तथा दुर्लभ प्रतिभा के साथ राजा की वंशावली को दर्शाते हुए उसके शासनकाल का काव्यात्मक सौंदर्य के साथ चित्रण प्रस्तुत किया है। भास्कर चरितम कृति संस्कृत में लिखित भारतीय काव्य को महत्वपूर्ण योगदान मानी गई है। धन्यवाद। संताली में पुरस्कृत महेश्वर सोरेन। महेश्वर सोरेन प्रख्यात संताली लेखक और नाटककार है। आपका जन्म 18 जनवरी 1980 को मयूरभंज बटिया आपका जन्म 18 जनवरी 1980 को मयूरभंज उड़ीसा में हुआ। आपको संताली के अलावा ओडिया, हिंदी तथा अंग्रेजी भाषाओं का भी ज्ञान है। आपकी 4 कृतियां प्रकाशित है। आपने 2 संताली फिल्मों दुलाल माया तथा धर्म दरबार की पटकथाएं लिखी है। आपको बाग्मी विश्वात्कर साहित्य सम्मान, उत्कल सम्मिलानी के नाट्य सारथी पुरस्कार, विशेष विकास परिषद मयूरभंज से वर्ष 2019 के सर्वश्रेष्ठ लेखक श्याम सुंदर हेम्ब्रम पुरस्कार, पंडित रघुनाथ मुर्मू पुरस्कार सहित कई अन्य पुरस्कारों से विभूषित किया जा चुका है। सोचेद सावतारण आंध मानमी संथाली में उत्कृष्ट पूर्ण दीर्घ नाटक है। यह कृति संताल समाज में शिक्षित लोगों पर वैश्वीकरण के नकारात्मक प्रभाव की एक सशक्त नाटक प्रस्तुति है। आपने शिक्षित संताल लोगों की स्वार्थी जीवन शैली का खूबसूरती से चित्रित किया है जो अतीत में समाज में कभी नहीं थी। विभिन्न सामाजिक स्थितियों की नाटकीय प्रस्तुति प्रभावी ढंग से की गई है। यह नाटक समकालीन सामाजिक मुद्दों के उत्कृष्ट चित्रण के लिए उल्लेखनीय है तथा अपने असाधारण चरित्र चित्रण, सजीव कथानक, सहज भाषा तथा वास्तविकता और कल्पना के बीच उत्कृष्ट संतुलन बनाए रखने के कारण आंखों खोल देने वाला है। सोचित सावतारेण आंधम मानवी कृत संताली में लिखित भारतीय नाट्य साहित्य को महत्वपूर्ण योगदान मानी गई है। धन्यवाद. Award in Sindhi goes to Hundraj Balwani. Hundraj Balwani is an eminent Sindhi writer. He was born on 9 January 1946. He holds Bachelor's of Education, Masters of Arts and Doctorate degrees. Besides Sindhi, he knows Hindi and Gujarati. He has published more than 200 books in Sindhi, Hindi and Gujarati. He is a recipient of Sahitya Akademi Bal Sahitya Puraskar, Sahitya Gaurav Award, Sahitya Sham Award, Meera Smriti Samman, Hindi Bhasha Samman, Soviet Land Nehru Award, Akhil Bharat Sindhi Boli and Sahitya Sabha International Award, वरिष्ठ साहित्यकार सम्मान दादा सेवक भोजराज अवार्ड, भारतीय बाल शिक्षा परिषद अवार्ड, भारतीय बाल कल्याण संस्थान and Indo-Soviet Cultural Society among others. Purjo is a collection of 11 Sindhi short stories. The stories in the collection bring forth contemporary social evils and brilliantly depict the constant effort of human beings to achieve peace in a poetic society and subsequent exploitation. The central concern of the short stories is to portray humanism in a globalized world, the conflicts of ideologies influencing the human life and culture. The author has artistically and effectively used simple and lucid language which is easy for the readers to observe while preserving the literary gravity of the stories. As such, Purjo is considered a significant contribution to the genre of Indian fiction in Sindhi. Thank you. The award in Tamil goes to A.R. Venkatachalapati. A.R. Venkatachalapati, born on 30th June 1967, is a professor at the Madras Institute of Development Studies, Chennai. A historian by training, he is also a translator and editor. Working in the interface of literature and history, he specializes in the social, cultural, and intellectual history of modern Tamil Nadu. Apart from his scholarly writings in English, Venkatachalapati has written, edited over 30 books in Tamil. His publications in English include Swadeshi Steam, V.O. Chidambaram Pillai, and the Battle Against the British Maritime Empire, The Brief History of a Very Big Book, Tirunelveli Eluchium Va Vu Chi Yum, 1908, The Making of the Tamil Encyclopedia, etc. He has taught at universities in Tirunelveli, Chennai and Chicago, and was the ICCR Chair Professor in Indian Studies at the National University of Singapore. He is a recipient of the V.K.R.V. Rao Prize and the Mahakavi Bharati Award. He has received the Vilakku Pudumai Pittan Award in 2018 and E.L. Viruddu in 2021, both for lifetime contribution to Tamil. Tirunelveli Eluchian Vavu Siyum 1908 is a lively and gripping narrative of series of events which took place at the height of the Swadeshi movement. On 13 March 1908, following the arrest of V.O. Chidambaram Pillai, a great nationalist and patriot, the people of Tirunelveli and Tuticorin rose up in protest. They attacked British government offices and burned European establishment. Following this, the police under the leadership of the district magistrate opened fire and killed many protesters. More than 100 protesters were convicted. In an act of collective retribution, a punitive police force was stationed. This protest found detailed mention in the infamous Sedition Rowlatt Committee report. This book, based on hitherto unknown documents, describes in chiseled prose not only the events but also the causes and consequences of the protest. Vivid in its narrative style, the book is full of interesting information. As such, Tirunelveli Illuchiyum Vavu Chiyum 1908 is considered as an important contribution to the genre of non-fiction in Tamil. Thank you. Award in Telugu goes to Penugonda Lakshmi Narayana.